Hello, people. I've got a funny story today from a lab I was just in. I was in plant physiology lab. So, back up a week to start the story. We're doing a lab where we try and get water to freeze for potential water potential freezing point, that kind of stuff. Yay, science. So that happens, but we do potato sap from white potatoes and red potatoes. But we didn't have enough time to do the control, so just waiting how long to see when water freezes in this experiment. I'm not talking very well today. So that was last week. So this week, half the class is doing the freezing with the water, and the other half is planting seeds. But ignore that part because we're not talking about it. Because I was not lucky enough to be in the half that was planting seeds, so I had to do the water freezing part. So, okay, hold on, let me try and get this right. There's 3 groups doing it, one group on the other side of the room, which is irrelevant. All you need to know about them is their lab didn't work because it didn't get frozen in the whole, I think, hour-and-a-half lab period. So, hold on, I gotta reply. Okay. So, I'll tell you what that was later, because it's also something I want to talk about. I'm just trying to get this under 5 minutes, and by talking about it, I'm not getting it under 5 minutes. So there's me and this other group, hits the point where you get to start timing the water sooner. So they're like 5 minutes into timing already, and then I'm at the part where I start timing. I time and my water freezes within 7 minutes. Done. They time up to like 45 minutes, and it's frozen, but it's not at the point where you can stop yet. Within 7 minutes, mine's frozen, and then 2 or 3 more minutes, and I'm done with my experiment. I clean up. And this is a slow enough lab where one person can really do it, like me. My partner wasn't here today, which is also a good part of the story. My partner wasn't here today, so it was just me doing this. I went solo on it. And then the other group across from us, one of the girls wasn't doing anything. So I finished. I was cleaned up, all that stuff done. Dr. I'm not going to say his name because vlog reasons. He approved it. Everything was good. So, I get they say they are getting frustrated with their experiment. I'm gonna stop spinning around. I like the shirt. Look, keep Austin weird. Anyway, they're getting tired of their experiment. The one that's not doing anything says she's given up her faith on science, or given up on science, and is now going to start believing in magic. And me, being a professional magician, have cards in my pocket, and I'm like, haha. So about 5 or 10 minutes later, I start, flourishing, and then I'm like, hey, trick. So we do 1 or 2 tricks. They're making noise, because the other girl starts paying attention too. They're finishing their experiment. They are both start making noise. The rest of the class has attention, and Dr. Teacher, let's call him that, realizes too. So he makes comments on it. He's like, oh, you're a card player. I'm like, hey, professional magician, but, So that's all done. So point of the story, I finished my experiment first. They broke their thermometer. So it's like red stuff, and thank God it wasn't a mercury thermometer. They broke the thermometer, so red stuff, and they failed. So I was the only working experiment. And I was done early. I did some magic tricks. That's the base of the story. So at the end of class, when the professor is doing his talking, saying what the point of it was, and tells everybody, not everybody, but says, okay, we're going to use Chris's data since they failed and they broke their thing. So we're just going to use Chris's data. Chris gets the gold star of the day. And me, being a smartass, goes, does that gold star come with any extra credit? He goes, well, you see, the gold stars are kind of like magic. They're an illusion. I'm like, alright, you got me on that one. Oh. So with us having less than 1 minute, I'm just going to grab a black card really quick. The healing process began when I joined a support group for the victims of blank. Answer that, Twitter, it's down in the description. And the message that I read earlier in this vlog was actually from my friend Danelle, because I'm doing the final rounds of voting to print and playtest the Rooster Teeth Cards Against Humanity expansion that I'm working on getting on Kickstarter. And I got Maggie and a couple of the other artists that are on Tumblr to do voting as well. So I'm getting some good feedback, and I'm going to finish that. I'll put it on Kickstarter. There's going to be links. You're going to hear about that in the future. So since we're running out of time, thank you for watching me, my magical self, and I will definitely see you all next time. Bye.